Now let's write the logic to get hold of the parameters. For suppose if you have a contact with 1, 2, 3, how do you get hold of this and use it in the page? The same goes here. 1, 2, 3, how do you get hold of this and use it in the page? Okay, let's start with Angular. So first thing, to add that specific parameters, I'll say contact and ID. Okay, if you don't add this, it won't work. Okay, now the second step is, here we have a contact and we can say 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's check. So the contact is working because I added this parameter. Now let's get hold of this parameter and use it here. Okay, for this particular scenario, to get hold of that in the contact page, okay, since I am in the contact page, when I navigate to contact page, I want to get hold of this and display in the contact page. Okay, for that reason, as a first thing, so we need to add the constructor. So in Angular, there is something called activated route. Okay, which is of the current route in the browser. Okay, this particular route, activated route, will have, okay, route will have the parameter map. Okay, you need to subscribe to this parameter map. Okay, from this map you can get hold of the parameters. Now you can say, let me add a ID of any to get hold of this. This dot ID equal to, so the parameter map dot get of ID. Okay, this is how you can get hold of the parameter. The reason why I am using ID, because I set it as ID. Okay, for that reason, whatever the value that comes after contact, it will be assigned to ID and it is picked up. And let me just display this ID in here like this, in double curly braces, that we need to set. Okay, contact page ID. Let's validate. If you see it, it is already picked up that number. Let me add. Okay, we got it. So when you go to contact to get hold of that parameter, okay, this is how you can get hold of the parameter in Angular. Okay, now let's go to Next.js. The same thing that we do in Next.js. Okay, so here in contact, I'll just pass same thing 1, 2, 3. Okay, within the contact, so if you want to pass a contact ID, this folder structure won't work directly. Okay, instead within this we need to create a folder called contact. Okay, and this contact should go inside this contact folder, and since we are going to pass the ID, So it will be wrapped up like this, and it's not going to be the JS, it will be TS or it will be JS or TS file. Okay, not the TSX file. Okay, now, okay, so now this is first thing. Okay, to get hold of the parameter, okay, to get hold of the parameter here, all I need to do is constant router, just go for the same use router. But like I said, okay, use router, and within this div, I'll just print it here. Contact ID is the ID. Okay, I need to get hold of this ID. Okay, here constant ID equal to router dot query. Okay, this is how we can get hold of the parameters in the Next.js. Okay, let's validate. So right now it won't work because there is no direct reference to contact. Now if you see, now the contact page, it is able to get hold of the parameter. So this is how the routing works in both Angular and Next.js.